Hello and welcome back. It's one of those bright, crisp winter mornings. The kind where the air feels cold but the sun makes everything sparkle. I woke up craving a little seasonal cozy, and today felt like the perfect day to start bringing winter into our home. So I went ahead and pulled out the box where I store all my winter decor. Each piece brought memories of late cozy nights, warm drinks, and quiet moments of last season. With winter comes all the fresh, colorful seasonal produce. And on my last grocery trip, I found these gorgeous organic vine tomatoes. Perfect for a simple, comforting tomato soup tonight. I will also be making some immunity booster shots with fresh ginger and turmeric. I made them last winter and it really helped to keep the cold and flu away.
May you always find your way to higher ground. May you always.
For the soup, I'm simply roasting the tomatoes with a little olive oil, some garlic, and fresh parsley. You can also add onion and ginger if you like. I will season it with salt and pepper and let it slowly roast for a bit.
Just the sight of you when I'm at my weakest point makes a world of difference, so you make me strong. Pretty little.
Then I covered the pan with a splatter screen so the counter stays clean. While the tomatoes were roasting, I couldn't resist starting on my favorite kitchen corner, taking down the autumn decor and bringing in some cozy winter vibes. After all, simple and cozy home decor can turn even the coldest winter day into something special.
Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong.
While the tomatoes are roasting and still need a few more minutes, I put the decor pieces into this clear container so I can reuse them next year. And the crockery will go back onto the shelf nice and tidy in their designated spots. A lot of you have asked me how I take care of my houseplants, especially my Tulsi plant during the colder months when the heating is on and the air gets really dry. Winter can be tricky for indoor plants, but over the years I have found a few things that really help keep them happy and healthy. First, I check my plants regularly. For example, I noticed my Tulsi wasn't looking its best and had lost quite a few leaves. So a spray of neem oil mixed with lukewarm water works wonders for keeping any pests away. I grew this Tulsi plant from seeds during the summer, but with the change in weather, some of the leaves had turned brown. After doing a bit of research, I realized it could be due to cold drafts, so I decided to move it to a warmer spot. Some tiny saplings had grown on their own, so I separated them into a smaller pot and I'm doing my best to help them survive the colder months. Then I sprayed the neem oil mixture thoroughly on all the leaves and added a grow light to ensure the plant gets 6 to 8 hours of light every day. I also use a humidifier to help maintain moisture in the air. This is especially important for my monstera, which loves humidity. I got this monstera when it was just a tiny baby sapling, and look at it now. So tall, lush and beautiful. It's definitely one of my favorite plants in the house. After spraying some water, I wipe down the leaves using a microfiber cloth glove. Just look at the amount of dust they collected in just a few weeks. Cleaning the leaves regularly helps the plant function better and absorb light more efficiently. Another tip that my neighbor who has a beautiful collection of plants suggested and which works really well is to water the plants with rice water. It's a simple way to give them an extra boost, especially during the winter months.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day, nights, and late.
The tomatoes are done now. You will know when you can easily peel the skin off. I transferred it into a blender and blended it well with some fresh coriander leaves and stems. You can add a little red chili powder or other spices while roasting, but I love it just as it is, letting the natural flavor and color shine through. Another task I had in mind today was to take out all the winter wear and blankets. Winter here in Ireland is quite long, so it's always nice to have all the layers ready. From warm sweaters and cardigans to thick scarves and cozy blankets, you name it and you will need it. I took everything out, checking each piece to make sure it was still in good shape after being stored away since last season. And this blanket was knitted by my mom, so it's really special. Just a few flips and it brought back so many memories. Next, I pulled out all the woolly jumpers, cardigans and jackets from their vacuum sealed packs. I had already washed them before storing, so they are ready to wear. Then I started setting up the cupboard, putting the summer clothes away and organizing everything so it's easy to find during the busy winter mornings. It's one of those little tasks that may seem small, but it really makes a big difference in making the home feel cozy, warm and organized for the colder months.
I woke up in the middle of the night. Ooh, na, na, na. And
The top shelf of the wardrobe is where I keep all my heavy, thick winter jackets because vacuum sealing them sometimes damages the fabric, so this works much better. I placed all the summer tops and t-shirts there in cloth organizers, and the shelf below holds all my scarves, hats and fluffy socks. When it comes to wardrobe organization, I have learned that it's always better to keep fewer items rather than stuffing the cupboard with too many things. Using a few good organizers helps, but keeping what you truly wear makes the whole space feel lighter, cleaner, so much easier to manage. A tidy wardrobe really does save time on busy mornings and keeps the whole setup feel calm and clutter-free. I tucked all the warm blankets into this jute basket for the winter evenings since we will be spending more time indoors now. And this couch always becomes the hotspot, especially with the TV right here. So it's nice to have everything within reach and extra cozy at this corner. Since I didn't have any winter theme posters to place in these frames, I decided to make some DIY ones using old gift wrapping paper left from last Christmas. You really don't always need to buy new things. You can simply shuffle what you already have at home and create the magic. I just cut the wrapping paper roughly into size, slipped them into the frames, and look at them. Such a proud moment. I'm so happy it actually worked, and they go perfectly with the neutral tone theme in my kitchen. I will be also sharing a special winter DIY, so make sure you stay tuned until the end of the video. And if you're enjoying the video so far, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It really helps me out and I love hearing from you all. And finally, it was time to finish cooking. I simply sauteed the blended tomatoes with a little butter and added some warm water to adjust the consistency. If you like your soup thick and creamy, you can add a little corn flour and fresh cream at this stage. But we prefer our tomato soup a bit runny, so I will leave it like this. You can even add a pinch of sugar to balance the flavor, but my favorite is the natural tangy taste of the tomatoes, so I'm skipping that step too. Making the turmeric ginger shot is really simple. Just peel the ginger and turmeric. Though a little tip, if you have a white countertop, be careful because turmeric stains are some of the deadliest in a white kitchen. Along with that, I will blend in some fresh oranges. You can also use fresh amla instead of orange to add an extra dose of vitamin C. And I also like to add a pinch of crushed black pepper to enhance the antioxidant and anti-inflammatory benefits.
First time I ever saw you,
Blend everything well with about half a cup of water, then strain and pour the smooth juice into an ice cube tray to store in the freezer. It's incredibly beneficial to have a shot of this every morning with lukewarm water and a little honey, especially during the winter months.
I will keep loving you as long as my heart's beat.
Now comes my favorite part, setting up the kitchen corner. I had this empty glass container from a candle and some leftover Epsom salt lying in the bathroom along with a few pine cones. So I thought, why not make a little DIY winter globe cum potpourri using whatever natural spices I already have at home. I just added the salt at the base, dropped in the pine cones, a bit of rosemary, cinnamon sticks, star anise, and these cute little wooden Christmas trees and a tiny gingerbread house. To make the whole house smell warm and cozy, I added a few drops of rosemary essential oil. You can also use cinnamon powder, dried orange and apple slices, or even sprinkle a little glitter for that magical winter glow. And just like that, your winter themed DIY decor piece is ready. Simple, natural, and an absolute stunner. One by one, I arranged the decor pieces on the floating shelf, and it instantly brought such a warm, cozy vibes to the kitchen. I filled up the cookie jars and displayed them in the corner. It's amazing how these tiny little details can transform an ordinary corner into a comforting winter nook.
Everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out.
I also replaced the kitchen towels and the runner to match the warm winter theme. Today turned out to be such a fulfilling homemaking day, prepping cozy winter decor, caring for the plants, organizing the wardrobe, and ending with a warm bowl of soup. It's the simple, quiet routines like these that make winter feel so comforting and meaningful. Thank you for spending your time with me today, and I hope you enjoyed watching this cozy winter homemaking video. It's these little shared moments that make this journey so special. Let me know in the comments which of these winter tips you found most helpful. I would love to hear from you. Take care, see you next time. Happy homemaking!